Welcome, YouTube fans. It is that time. That's correct. It's time for the Monster Bass for February. It came in, and yep, they got rid of the boxes. Everybody knew that that was happening, and they went to these new Ziploc bags, which I really like. I was really apprehensive because I like the boxes because all the detail, but I'm going to be able to use this bag as a day bag, as my day bag, to put in the baits that I'm going to be tossing that day and using at the front of the boat, and then slam it in the storage box when I get going on the lake. I like the bag. So let's find out what's in the February bag because everybody wants to know. Zip open the top. Let's take out the first item of our bid. And we've got some kind of literature. Win a $50 Monster Bass gift card. And it's got information on, it's in the bag. All kind of information. It tells you what's in here. Sneak peek. And tells you what it does. So let's pull out the first item for bid. And I don't think we're going to need any explanation. Rage Tail Swimmers. Well, not Rage Tail, but Rage Swimmers. These are really good swim baits, and this is the white, pearl white on top, and that glitter on the bottom. So, in a 3.75 size, and this is perfect for, you know, as trailers or just as a swim bait on its own, or a swim bait with a underspin, and that's what I usually use. So, good first item. Second item, H&R baits, and as you can see, it's a creature bait, kind of like a beaver crawdad bait, and they call battle bug creature sand crawl color. It's a count of 6. It's a 4.5, and let's take one out. Let's see if it has any smell. It just smells like plastic. It doesn't have any scent to it, and I don't feel any salt on it. Feels very, very rubbery, and the pinchers are connected, so you can rip those apart. So H&R baits. Never had them. Gonna try it. And we got another bait, and this is the Thunderhawk. They call it the Camel Crawl. And this is in smoke. That doesn't look like smoke to me. That looks like black and red and green flake. And let's take a look at that. Now these definitely have some kind of scent to it, some kind of crawl scent to it, smell, or something. It's got some kind of strong smell. And these got big flipper. Like these things are going to bounce around and have a lot of action as you're pulling it through. I'd have to say, and the material on the outside is almost like a missile bait right there. I don't know if you can see that, but a lot of air is going to get in there and make bubbles and stuff as you throw it in the water. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. I like that in the back of a jig too. Feels good. Definitely high quality there. Never heard of Thunderhawk. You know, that's the thing about these companies, these Monster and Mystery, is you're getting a lot of stuff that you don't just find in your regular store market, like at Walmart or at Bass Pro's, because Bass Pro's just not going to carry this. And so you might be missing out on something that's really, really good that maybe the pros know and you don't. So, looking interested in trying that. Okay. All right. A cotton Cordell pencil popper. Now, I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's what this is. This is a topwater popper, and it is in some kind of green on top. I would say that the green color reminds me of perch, but I don't know what they call that. Let's see here where they don't even see that on here. But a pencil popper, you know, lakes that have your lot of blueback herring and spots. They pop these on the surface, but you could use it anywhere and catch them. So it's a big, heavy popper. You can cast it a mile. Don't have any pencil poppers, believe it or not. I have a lot of hula poppers and other poppers, and our popper ours, but I'm going to be trying that for sure. Next item is Strike King Crankbait. This is a somewhat mid to deep diver. It's a 5 to 8 feet diver. So I'm going to think that this is the size 2 or 2.5. It's in Sexy Shad, model HC4590. And Sexy Shad, always can't go wrong with that color and can't go wrong with that depth. I'm going to go to my arsenal for sure. Oh boy, look at this jig. It's the Biffle Yard Jig. And I don't like taking the baits out of the thing, but I am going to have to take this out and look at it. So it's a 3/4 ounce jig. So they put a heavy jig in here. And it got a huge head on it. And not football style, but it's similar to that. So it's going to sit like this and going to let your trailer, whatever, stick up. It's got some in here rattles in there. And it's those plastic rattles, and a lot of times those break. So we'll have to find out, although this feels pretty stout. Feels pretty good. Man, that's a nice looking big heavy jig. Might have to put that to use at Lake Jordan in the first tournament of the year. Look how that sits. I don't know if you can see that, but it just stands there. And wibbles wobbles, but they don't fall down. So that's going to be a good hopping jig. So it's the Junkyard Jig, and it's the Tommy Biffle design. Okay, like it. Boy, the quality of this bag is so good. Looks like we got another jerkbait, and this is a very similar to color and a jerkbait. Well, is that a jerkbait? Man, the lip on that thing is huge. Lunker Impact Slash Jerkbait. Tournament grade performance premium components for a bill to tail deep diver targeting finicky bass. So this is going to go really deep. And the reason why I was confused for a second is I'm going to pull this out. The size of the lip on this thing is massive. First of all, it says it's a 12S, so I'm thinking that it's a 120 series size, if you guys know what that means. So look at the size of the bill on that. That is really big and profound for a jerkbait. Got some good rattles, got a lot of weight to it. This thing will definitely cast a long ways. And let's see, erratic action. It's a 5/8 ounce, 4.3 inches long, and it goes 12 feet deep. So for suspending bass, and the color, it's pretty. Be interesting. We're going to find out. Put that back in there, and that way my puppy and nobody else gets those hooks in them. All right. So one item left. It looks like. No, there's a couple. Looks like something else. So we got some kind of hooks. It says spear point hooks. It's got some weird kink shape in it. Kinked shape in the hook. They say it's a wide gap. This is weird. It says 2, 3, and 4 3-pack. So it looks like you get in one pack, you get a 2/0, a 3/0, and a 4/0. That is unusual that a company gives you multiple sizes in one, but they only give you one of each. But it'll be interesting to try. It's got some neat worm hook shank on it. And I guess that spear shape will make it make it set in your plastic a little better. Look sharp. give them a shot. You know, I'm a big fan though of mustad hooks and also trocar. So it looks like we got a sticker, monster bass, and look how nice and fancy, and it's got some kind of like rubberish coating to it, so it looks like it'd be heavy duty. That's a skull with the MB and a lightning through it, and that's going to have to find a way on my boat somehow. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but that is pretty sharp. Cool. So then we end up with the empty bag with the zipper on top, and that's the monster bass bag. So this is the second one I've had, and the first one was a there was a striking series or something like that. They basically all they had, but this, the quality. I mean, we're going to zoom in and have you look at everything again here in a second. The quality of the merchandise, what you get, is pretty outstanding. I could not be happier with what you get for the price. Let's break down the price. MSRP $55, and I think we only paid 30 something, low 30. So you definitely get your money's worth there. And I've got some stuff that I'm really interested in trying. So thanks for tuning in. Add some comments, add your likes, give your thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know if there's something you want me to do different. Tell more about it, and or if you have a recommendation for something else you'd like me to cover, and I'll do it. Also, check back soon because the mystery tackle box has not come in for this month, and I'll be making a video for that as soon as it comes in. The day that it comes in, I'll be making a video of it, and so check back often, and subscribe. That way you'll know when that next tackle box thing comes up. Bam, it'll light up on you. Have a blessed night. Take care. Hello, Bass Zone.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's test the microphone. Go ahead. Say something.
Welcome to Bass Zone. It's that time of month again, and I don't know if I want to say it that way because it sounds like a woman's time of the month. Hello, YouTube world. It is that time of the month, and guess what we have today? We have...
You said it again. Okay.
Start all over.
Okay.
Welcome, YouTube fans. It is that time. That's correct. It's time for the Monster Bass for February. Let's take one out. Let's see if it has any smell. No, it just smells like plastic. It doesn't have any scent to it, and the pinchers are connected, so you can rip those apart. This is almost smells like super ball material, like, you know, super bouncing ball. So it's very bouncy. Now these definitely have some kind of scent to it, some kind of crawl scent to it, smell, or something. It's got some kind of strong stuff as you throw it in the water. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. I like that in the back of a jig too. Look how that sits. I don't know if you can see that, but it just stands there and wibbles wobbles, but they don't fall down. So look at that. Well, it did, but still, that's going to be a good hopping jig.